make it sound completely meaningless.
The fire
So
called
let's
me.
roll this clip that
I
he
called
put
you.
along with that text,
Do
and
you
this is
deal
where
in
a
crimson
guy
dyes?
is able.
Of
He
course.
he greens this shot
Dye
right
your
here
garments
with the tempo,
crimson
and it
and
wasn't
find
close
the
to the green. You see
fire
the
that
timing
keeps
was
you
early
alive.
right there, and it
I'm not
goes
too fond of
in.
fire.
So a lot of
Fire
competitive
cleanses
players,
wounds and
especially, are
keeps us
very
warm.
against the tempo. But it's
It can
not
be as
just him.
healing as
There's
it
a
is
lot of just
destructive.
people that play 2K regularly that do not like this. So by the way, in the background, guys, this is some just filler footage that I did not use in my Street Breaker video, where I pulled up on some win streaks with my inside center that I never posted because it's just an inside center. So you guys see
Right
like
away.
97 steal, 95 vertical. I set it up to where it is a like lockdown that can also
For you.
get legend rebound chaser, legend box out with the +2s. Really love this build, but yeah, that's what you guys are seeing in the background is some Street Breaker footage of me on my inside big, just grabbing some BC. All right, but look, he said MF's people
Take it.
will look at you with a straight face and tell you they're timing the imaginary tempo meter. Enough is enough, bro. And you see, man, like people are there. It's not just like, hey guys, if you rhythm shoot, I believe you have a no.
This will serve you well.
Everything wrong with the game, blah blah blah. Right? So look at this. EK, the creator on Twitter, said 2K25 tempo shooting was the
It is yours.
perfect shooting mechanic. We all cried, and now we have this garbage heat crank. So
A wise choice.
2K25, I was okay with rhythm shooting giving you a boost because you had to
You have a good eye.
things. You don't have the time, two different things.
I'll get back to
You
my
hold down
dice.
X or square. But now people are mad that you don't have to do that. I don't know. The whole thing is interesting, but let's roll this clip real quick of a guy hitting a crazy shot. You might have seen it already on 2K26, and I'll be right back.
Remember, you can ride almost anywhere. You can request a ride in over 70 countries, 10,000 cities, and from over 700 airports.
Yeah, he hit a game winner. Did not time either of the
Would you like me to take a look at your armor? What are you thinking?
Shot. That is insane, and we should never, ever see that on the game. Now, usually, when you see these clips where someone misses a green, it's like you can look closely at the clip, and a guy jumps close to the rim trying to get a rebound.
Only for
like,
you.
knocks it out or knocks it in, whatever it is. It's not in that clip. That's what you've seen a lot this year with people, the few clips of people missing greens and stuff. But no, that shot just went in. Like there was no person interrupting it or anything.
Come
Now,
back for
Mike
tea
White said
sometime.
before the game came out that buzzer beater heaves had RNG in them. So the shot that you can't time. I've seen people saying, "Oh, Mike White said it was like that before the game came out, guys. There's RNG in those shots." No, on a shot where you can time it, there is no RNG. Well, that's what Mike White said, right? So check this out, though. This guy Sins posted on Twitter, banned from this location. I can't play Proving Grounds. And if you look close enough, it says next to his player at the bottom of his screen, you have been banned from this location. He was banned from playing Proving Grounds. That is
I
crazy.
assume you
Check this
require
out.
maps?
Dude said,
I have
"Bro,
new
what did
maps
you do?"
for
And
you.
he said, boost a few games, laughing face. So W2K for going out there and banning people that are boosting games. But, like, that's good, right?
There.
But why is there still so many people?
Now, where was I?
Talked about in the last video that we might have figured out. We don't know, right? We don't know. But we might have figured out that 2K did not actually ban cheaters in the beginning of the year when we thought they did. It was just people that were refunding their VC. So they buy VC and they say, "Oh, my 10-year-old cousin, bought VC," and they still get to keep it, but they get their money back. Now, I actually just thought about it as we're making this video, and you know what? That actually makes a lot of sense that they didn't ban cheaters, because last year when they banned cheaters in like March or whatever, they made a post about it. They didn't make a post about it this year. So let's just say 2K has only banned cheaters once, or they haven't. That's really bad, okay? I told you guys.
You'll want to take a look at my goods, traveler. I have new stock, Akema.
Nearly as good as the game could have lived up to be. If there is cheaters in the game, 2K has to ban them early and consistently throughout the year, or every time you play a game, it's just like why I don't play Call of Duty anymore. You never know who is actually beating you.
Here it is.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know if you're losing to a computer, like something that's, helping them aim, or you're losing to a real person because there's so many cheaters on the game.
There we go.
It's looking bad, 2K. It really is. But look, Cash Out, right here, is the first Legend 1 on 2K26. You unlock 3 cat breakers, you get a free build, and you get Legend level.
Stay out of trouble.
Daily reward. This man hit Legend on October 1st, guys. The game was only out for like 33 days, 34 days, something like that. And bro is a legend on the game. Look at this player card right here. When he hit Legend, he had 10,000 games played.
So this is how they see me.
Played. That is crazy. Alright, so look. This is where it gets really interesting. Okay, because
Turtle Man
coming
Kamikchi. I bet he didn't go quietly.
Do they ever?
Guess he won't be fishing anymore.
Really good for this topic and what's coming up as well. Howard posted a screenshot right here. He said, the level race has changed so much, man. I was the 3rd Legend 5 in 2K16.
They're the colors of life.
Games played. So you guys know every 2K comes out in September. So he hit Legend in March with 9,000 games played. Almost 4 months. It says 8,127 games. That's what Cash Out was at the time of this screenshot. Over 27 days is 301 games a day. That number is wild.
Katsushimaki.
Attention, 2K26 leaderboards messed up.
And the wind in my hair.
N-A ranked in the world, which means it's saying I haven't played a single game.
Mother believed happiness came from the small things.
But I did really crazy.
And without them, the soul becomes sick.
I'm talking about like we post a video. Care about this white event. I'm not saying that, he's going to be doing that, but I'm also really really surprised that 2K doesn't
She was
enforce
right.
these bans if they actually have it, because it's in the TOS, not be able to account share. I feel like if I was account sharing and I was top 10, I'd be banned. But, you know, we don't all have the same thing, do we? The same goals, right? Maybe I'm tripping. But, you know, from what we've seen, 2K is just not enforcing bans. If they have banned cheaters, and I'm talking about Zinners and stuff like that too, they've only done it one time, but most likely they haven't even done it once from the information I gave you guys. So look, this guy on Reddit said right here, "Hey, Baluba, you still there?" And Mike Wang said, "Working on it," and a picture of, you know, something in front of a computer, and it says grinding. Okay, so we all know that Mike Wang is still here. He is going to drop a patch for gameplay. We know that. It's already confirmed before Season 2. If you watched the last video, the contest system is 100% going to be changing in some sort of way. And then the video before that, Mike Wang made a poll on Twitter talking about the contest system and if someone is in perfect defensive position but without their hands up, so basically like as close to you, the person on offense, as possible, but does not have hands up, what should the contest be? You know, that was a whole argument on Twitter. That's going to change. Something in there is going to change, right? Then we know the blitz steals is going to be added into the game. He says the collision system doesn't work correctly, where he's talking about when you reach or you blitz and your ball literally goes through the hand and you don't get a steal, blah, blah, blah. So that's just what we know. We don't actually know exactly what's going to drop before Season 2, but I think it's very interesting that this is the game, like I talked about in the intro, out of the last few 2Ks where I can say this is probably the least amount of change they have done to the game since the release. Whether you think that's good or bad, some people think it's good, some people think it's bad. But who knows what version of 2K, what 2K we're going to be playing right before that Season 2 starts and they drop the patch. It could be a completely different game. That's a joke people have said for years. I remember last year in 2K25, it was a big joke. Like,
Good
right
timing.
now, we're not even playing the
I have
full
a
game
fresh
because
batch
they're
of
going to drop a
explosives.
big patch.
I got
They
them
did
primed
the
and ready.
The same, whether, again, it was good or bad for the game. So,
Here you go.
Went to Twitter and said, contest update can't come soon enough. So, let's just show this clip right here.
Make some
Right.
trouble.
Hey, Fernando pulls down the board. Pulls down the board. I told you guys before the big contest change that it would not be 100% good. It did make 7'4" not as like broken as they were. For a lot of people, that's how they feel. But now we have ghost contests. Okay, I'm not saying that shot should be necessarily wide open because Ant was there on the turnaround. You know, there was defensive presence, right? So maybe it could register as open or just a little bit contested. But you see where an NBA player released the ball, he was basically wide open. And it said 50%. I don't think that there should be a single, I don't even think it's possible for a single human being in common to tell me, yeah, bro, that should have registered as a 50% contested shot. I don't think it's possible unless they are rage baiting. So something's got to change, right? But if it changes, then is there going to be, like, there's always just, there's an issue here, they fix this, but it messes up something else. They break this on accident, it fixes something else. Like, it's just, we don't know. We really don't know. So look, like Don said, we've seen that the games are quote-unquote like this many times.